Just a reminder, my name is Elias Miller, and today I'm going to tell you a story about my family and one of our toughest seasons. This starts in 2013 with me asking my parents for two things. One, I wanted a mother. And two, I wanted a brother. Now, granted, I was 6 years old and had no idea what I was asking. I was probably just a little annoyed with my two sisters. What I did know was that my parents had been praying and talking about adopting for several months now. And they had been praying to God for a sign to take the next step in this process, a sign that I had just given them. The adoption process was really rough for my family. In that my mom was in Uganda for several months dealing with the Ugandan court system, which is very drawn out, long, and just expensive. My father was taking care of us and was working and just trying to provide the income to adopt. To make this even harder, our church that we had been attending for several months now hadn't even reached out to make sure that we were okay. Yeah, this was just really hard as my parents had been going there and we hadn't been able to attend for several months now. And we hadn't, like my parents hadn't even received so much as a phone call to make sure that they were doing okay. Well, this all ended out okay with the adoption of Isaiah about 6 months later. And a year later, we also adopted my little sister Thea, same place in Uganda. But this was still a really hard and time full of both growth and pruning from the Lord. Ultimately, the Lord taught me and my family several things throughout this season. First, He gave like a greater value for family in our life, and just increased our family and made it so much richer than it was originally. He showed us just how weak our current church was, which eventually led to us finding a much stronger and better church that we've been attending for I think the last 7 years. And I'm a member of Kurt. And the main thing that he taught me during this season was he began to show me the wonderfulness of the gospel and its message, which later led to me becoming a Christian. I think in conclusion, Romans 8:20 is the perfect application for this story. It says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." Are there any questions?
Okay, thank you.